Here we go. Uh-oh. Hi. Yeah. Getting stuff organized here. Hey, Kim. Hola, Rob. Shannon's. Okay. Let's get you in here. Yes. Ken. Harry. DJ. William. Yes. Here we go. Hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good. So you can get J-Mac in here too.
Oh no,
Jacob.
you're bald again. What happened there?
Oh, I got cleaned up. Yeah. There's some hair there.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Hermano.
¿Qué pasó, hermano?
Cheers.
Hey, J Mac.
How's it going?
Salud.
Good.
Good.
What
What a night.
an assessment. I love it.
Cheers.
What a night. I didn't know if I was going to make it tonight.
Oh, we got you, bud.
No,
Is that,
no, not that. I had probably the worst low I've had as a diabetic in 20-some years. I thought I was going to die. I legit thought I was going to die. It was not good.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, I have never consumed that many carbohydrates.
Yeah, you know, that'd be just like you to die right on the night of our Artisan Spotlight.
Exactly, right?
Come on.
Like, come on. What was I thinking? Jesus.
We can't have that. We can't have that.
No. Whew. Anyway, we're good now. I'm ready for a nap, but we're not. We're good.
We got you. Don't worry. We'll keep you up.
Perfect.
Yeah,
If we can keep you entertained.
that's right.
Well,
So
I
how
hope
did
so.
what did you have to do to fix it?
Massive amounts of carbohydrates. So, I mean, usually the rule of thumb, like if you have a low, you take like 24 to 30 grams of carbs. Well, I had a glass of orange juice. That's 29 grams. I had some Dex 4s. So I probably took about 35 grams of carb there. I had a can of pop. That was about another 50-some. And then half a chocolate bunnies, but another 40 grams of carb. I probably ate about 100 grams of carb just to get out of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. So right now I'm expecting my sugars just to go bloop, just go through the roof. But I just checked before we came on. They're perfect. They're stable. So anyway,
All right.
All right, we're going to keep her going, bud. We're going to keep her going.
We don't have two screens because we only have one. We
One
sort of
Instagram
ship one account, and he's like too tech not savvy to get his own.
No, I think people
Or lazy.
I
don't
think
know.
people like
You're
guessing who it is
Yes.
on the
well, I meant for
shows
this
and lives
sort
and
of.
stuff like that.
No, it's
so.
funny on when we're when we're in the
Okay, well
comments.
then it works out. Works out for everybody.
Hello, everyone.
to be fair, it's usually not
He
too
is. He's
hard.
been working out, so his shoulders have gotten really
Okay.
big. Kim said
Nice.
he's too broad. He is. His shoulders have gotten. It's ridiculous.
What can I say?
That's what I'm talking about. That's like me. I'm just all head and shoulders. That's it.
Well, there's no more hair there to get in the way.
Oh, there's a little bit
That's
there.
not true, Kim. That's not always true. Sometimes I'm the snarky one. Kim said Brian's always the snarky one. Well, that's
I think people can usually tell when it's me or if it's you. Usually they can.
For the most part, yeah.
sometimes I like to trick them. It's fun.
Yeah, that's keep us on our toes. That's
That's
what we like.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into her.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Kim. That's all.
So, I'm Angelo. That beautiful man right over there, that is J-Mac. And we have Shannon and Brian from the awesome Shannon's Soapworks. So, introduce yourselves. Tell everybody who you are in case there's anybody new that doesn't know who you are.
Sure.
And go from there.
Go ahead.
I am Shannon, and this is Brian. And we have been doing this for quite some time. We make soap and other stuff.
2011, I think, is what the
Yes.
sticker says on the logo says on the
Yes.
soap. But haven't been making shaving soap for all that time, but still have been
Close.
making it for a while.
Pretty close.
So
And we're old. I feel old.
Sure.
So let me see here. Yeah, so you said 2011. So yeah, tell us, how did you guys get started?
Well, it's a story we've told a couple of times, but I think it bears repeating because it's kind of I think a classic entrepreneurial success story, right? Essentially, I have been blessed or cursed, depending on how you see it, with sensitive skin. I don't, my skin's not as bad as, my dad or my sister. They get very, very bad eczema. I just get kind of mild eczema, dry skin, and, very sensitive to commercial soaps. So, COVID was a tough time for us because of all the hand sanitizers and all the liquid soaps and stuff. Really just reacts with my hands. But, just because of my skin, we decided to, we were looking for soap that wouldn't irritate it. And
so he used to use the glycerin soap from Bath and Body Works.
Sure.
They don't sell it anymore.
Right.
So we started. They would sell it by the block at Joanne Fairworks. So I would go. You would get the melt and pour from Joanne, and so we did that for a while. And then he looked up, well, you can make it.
The internet.
The internet
shows you how to do everything,
Easy.
right? So
he looked it up.
I found a recipe for oatmeal soap, I think it was.
Yes, oatmeal.
And I said to the chemistry major here, hey, why don't you, get in the lab and make me some soap? And she said, absolutely not. That's crazy. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not playing with lye in my kitchen.
And, I was disappointed, of course, but I forgot about it. And then one day,
months later,
I was at work and I got a phone call, and she said to me, what was the drain cleaner that is 100% lye? Because I think it was Red Devil used to be 100% lye.
It still is.
I don't think it is anymore.
I haven't been.
At any rate, it doesn't matter. I said, why? She said, because I'm at Lowe's and I was going to buy some and I was going to try making that soap you wanted. So I came home later that day and she had soap curing on the kitchen table.
Yep.
And it turned out to be excellent.
It was okay. No, it was okay. The recipe that he found
worked fine for me.
It was way too water heavy. The lye and all that was fine, but there was way too much water. You couldn't get it out of the mold. And so, I went then searching online, for just directions and instructions, because they don't teach you how to make soap in college. So I found different soap calculators, and so I started with playing with those. Sorry. And then it just sort of went from there.
Eventually,
next year we started doing.
And she
what was it, farmers markets or something?
Yeah, stuff like that. She
in the store.
We had our daughter.
Yeah, she was little.
Shortly thereafter.
No, before.
2011, and then
she was born in 2007.
Okay, so the little girl, right? And so this was a way that she could make some money on the side. Yeah. And still stay home with the little girl.
Well, because we were hoping to have a second little one a little sooner. It wasn't the plan had not been 6 years between children, so the soap thing kept me busy while we were working on that. If it worked, if it didn't, and then we had twins.
And the shaving soap came
really
about.
Funny. It was really funny, right?
The shaving soap came about because I was running out of my stock of Schick tracers that I had stocked up on them when I worked at a drugstore, and they were closing them out. So I bought all they had, and I was about out of them. And I thought, well, what do I do now? And so I thought, well, she makes soap. She could make shaving soap, and then started exploring and, ran into YouTube videos and stuff like that about traditional shaving, kind of the way we all got started. And she made some, and I always say, if you try our soap, I think one of the characteristics that it has is it's, I say, stupid easy to lather, right?
He finds. I know other
it's not
people
hard.
don't find it as easy to.
It's not hard to lather, because when she was formulating it, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to make a lather. I didn't know how to do anything. So, I'd work with it and say, I can't, it's not really working. So she'd reformulate, and she reformulated it over and over and over again into something that just, kind of explodes and is super easy to use and
So
tolerates.
Brian proved it.
What's that, Jim?
Brian proved it.
I did.
Yes.
I
Yes.
answered Brian a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it can take a wide amount of water,
Nate can't lather anything.
Well, that's true. Well,
It's true.
I do have to say, he does get his best lathers, I think, when he uses our products. But,
Well, for one, I have to
Yell at
say,
him.
definite shout out to the ladies out there in the hobby, because the same thing. Crystal was the one that got us into wet shaving.
Mhm.
So she was the one that was doing all the research prior. So definitely awesome. Kudos
And-
to the.
And here you are,
And she brought you
hosting
with
a popular Instagram live show.
I know, right? So great.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, silly question. If I open my Instagram so I can read the comments, am I gonna mess anything up?
Yes, probably.
We'll lose you. No, you can try it.
No,
J-Mac, go ahead.
I'm afraid to try it.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try it. If I have to shut off my
Oh,
phone,
no.
I'll shut off my phone. No, this should work.
And the internet's going
Okay.
to explode.
I can see. No, that's
Okay,
fine.
but it's
Okay.
behind. Turn out. Good God.
No, but he should actually know how old his daughter is, because she's driving now. She just turned 16, so yes.
You get burned the spot, oh boy.
Wish us
No, right?
luck.
I like it. I dig it.
Ugh.
I dig it. So you guys been around since 2011. So what have some of the biggest challenges for running Shannon soaps been for you guys?
Hi, Andy.
I think, I think it's been, kind of a blessing for our family, but at the same time, when she was especially dealing with the little twin boys, right?
No, it was easier when they were little. When they were babies, it wasn't so bad because they were good babies.
What I'm
He
saying,
doesn't remember. They
what
were
I'm
good
saying
babies.
is
They
that,
would
with destruction storm, like two little boys,
when they
and
got to be 2 and 3.
that I would say mixing the business with that hasn't always been the easiest thing, right?
Mm.
So I would say, any of the places we're in, the stores we're in, be they brick and mortar or online or whatever, we've not really sought those out. Those are folks that have come to us and asked, we're interested in your product and all that. We've not sought out additional distribution, and that's because,
I love it. Sorry,
because of family.
Right.
Yeah.
We, I've got a regular job, and, this is her job, but she's also running around corralling kids and taking them places. So I would say that's been a challenge to mix this with kind of the family stuff.
Yeah.
Would you
Right.
agree?
Yeah.
No, I spend a lot of my time in car lines driving children places.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a challenge because then, soap can take a couple hours to make. So if I don't start it early enough, then it's not done in time to go sit in a car line. So it's a time challenge, sort of things. But to go back and answer some of the comments, she prefers the Saab to my view. She drives the Saab much better because
What question
somebody asked further back, is she driving the Saab?
Yes, she likes the
She likes the Saab very much. Her car the car she is getting is a what?
Pontiac Grand Am,
What year?
2004.
She's getting an 04
Old
Grand Am. She's
school.
very happy about it.
Nice.
It needs a little bit of work.
Needs a lot of work.
It needs some lines of some sort that hold some sort of fluid. I don't know.
Brake lines.
Brake lines.
Those are
Gasoline?
important.
Yeah.
Also important.
Yeah.
They are.
But it's not like nothing really major, just lines.
Yeah, it's good maintenance.
But
All right,
she's-
let's see. We got some questions
But
here.
she's very excited about that car. Like, she wants it really bad.
All right, questions.
Okay.
Ooh, Steve Mendel. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't see the question.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Want to give away a Shannon set winner's choice.
Oh, look at you,
Nice.
Oh,
Steve.
thank you, Steve.
Steve Mendel.
Awesome, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
He's there.
what a guy.
Yep. And Jason's giving away a $20 gift card to the Razor Company.
Nice.
So Steve Mendel, I will write that.
We should get
Sure. We probably should.
That I'm surprised our youngest is not chiming in. She doesn't have Instagram, but she nearly killed my dark roast. So she would
Well,
want
I have plenty of that frag left if you need to buy. If I
Ooh.
need to make more. I do have-
Oh, yeah. He'll take it.
I do have.
She loves the dark roast. She's now on to the light roast, and she's mixing it with the donut shop. So she's doing like what Ken.
That's why I made all three. So you could.
That's what like
It's
what
the best
Ken does.
coffee. The
Yeah.
best coffees when you mix them up like that.
Yeah.
Well,
those-
that's a good.
important.
That's a good segue then. Anything big coming for Shannon's in 2023? What are you guys working on for this year?
Go ahead.
Don't talk.
I'm not gonna say a thing.
He talks. So we've got lemon prosecco is coming up soon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Will
Um,
it be for summer
Sold.
or
It'll be a seasonal
Spring?
scent. That'll be seasonal, so it'll go through the summer, probably till around Labor Day. And then there's a couple scents that are going to be exclusive to the Razor Company. One is by Gentle Demand of Art, and it will be his A Quiet Storm, which is based on gray flannel. And I'm sure Angela has smelled that because I sent it. So it's around there somewhere. So if you didn't smell it,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
go ask Jason where it's at.
And then there's also going to be one that will be titled Emerald Isle.
Ooh.
If anyone can guess
You can guess
what that scent might
what that
be.
one is.
Let me guess. Aventus?
No.
That
No.
one's done already.
That's all the rage.
Green
That's all the
Irish Green Irish Tweed.
Green Irish.
Yes.
Tweed. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yes,
and your
he
take
took
on
my
because
arm, and I said yes on that one.
I
and
love
then-
your take on Aventus, all the rage. That's
Yes.
my favorite. All the Aventus. So
Oh, thank you. I do love Green Irish Tweed. I will say, I've made it in a bar soup before, but I haven't made it in a shave. But I do really like that scent, so it's nice. And then hold on, there was that one.
Here's a reminder
Hold on.
right here.
I think there's one more other than that. Then there's the very, very much awaited scent that a lot of people have tested. That the test name was Pipe Smoke, and that will be out in June.
Nice.
But it will have a different name.
It will have a different name. And then it coming in July will be a very special soap for our very special guy. He's right there.
And a very special forehead.
ooh, not mine.
Right there.
It's right there.
Yes.
So we're super excited about that because we all really love the scent. We all really love
And
it.
it is an original scent,
Yep.
inspired by the man and the forehead and all of that.
And all of his requested components. And
Oh.
if I could,
You'll have to die after it's out, J-Man.
hold on.
Well,
Can't die
I'm
before.
actually wearing it right now. I'm wearing the tester. That's what I shaved with today.
Well, if
So
I can figure out how to send these without getting into trouble.
Mm.
I have one of these for JMac. And then this one doesn't have a name on it. Hold on, it's at the bottom.
Differences.
Can you tell what that says?
No.
No. No, I can't see. It's shortened letters. Never mind. You're not going to be able to read that. It's a Botanica.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So I will ask the lovely people at the post office how to ship this so I don't explode things on planes.
Oh, wow.
I don't need that on my conscience.
And Botanica is such a great scent. I
Yes.
love that one.
I use
So
that.
I love Etheria. Etheria. Okay, Etheria is
Timeless.
timeless, and it was my first scent done in the Chupacabra base. We weren't calling it Chupa back then, but they had requested a fancy soap and a fancy scent.
Well, they just wanted a soap, but we thought, we don't want a $11.95 soap to go with a $200 razor. So we made them a fancy one, and that has become the Chupacabra base, which is in our special edition soaps and in the Rust Belt Reserve soaps as well.
Ooh.
Yes. And
it's
for
great.
Kim,
It's killer.
This will be on the website at some point, probably this weekend. It's the lemon prosecco bars.
Nice.
Nice.
It looks like a lemon bar.
You haven't seen it.
Very nice.
Nice.
So it's an exciting year for Shannon's in
Heck
2020.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like last year we kind of phoned it in a little. So last year was a weird year, just in general. So I think things just felt off. Like, I don't know, like when you're, I don't know, just like I couldn't get my bearings, maybe. I don't know what it was.
Well, if that was off, I mean, you were still crushing it. So
Things feel a lot more smooth this year. Like, I don't know. Everything's knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Okay.
Things have been going rather smoothly.
So a lot is in the hopper.
So a lot.
nice.
Yes.
Ken has a question.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your favorite soap set, and why is it coffee and donuts?
Ken. I'm glad you love coffee and donuts, Ken.
Yeah.
I'm glad. That was a good idea.
I would say my favorite is probably still Forest City Fern.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think that's
it's
it's one of our best, I think, and it's just such a classic scent that I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it. That
Well, if I had to redo it, like to reconstruct it, there's a couple little tweaks I made, but I don't think I don't want to make them now.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because I mean that's just I don't really see you improve on that one. Like I don't. It's such a great scent.
Coffee and donuts gives him a headache. He doesn't like coffee and donuts.
there's nothing wrong with coffee and donuts, Ken. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
And Doug,
Doug,
I hate to tell you this, but that is going away.
there's some left here. If you want
This is the last of it.
You want to stock up?
Blame the Europeans.
So Silk Pajamas is one of the few pre-mix scents that I do use, and I've had it for a very long time. It was one of
our first.
It was one of our original scents that we started. We had in a shaving soap. It's been the same name for. It even had a stupid label with like little paisleys on it, like because we were thinking paisley pajamas. It was when we had really, really ugly labels. But they've changed the usage guidelines on it to where it would be almost. It went from like a normal. I usually use around a 5% fragrance in my soap, and they lowered the acceptable down to about 1.5%. So you wouldn't be able to smell it in the soap at all.
Really?
Wow. So get it while you can.
And I asked them, they're not reformulating it. So it's gonna go.
Here. There's I think 1 or 2 left. Get them.
Stop. Gonna go. I have maybe 1 or 2 here. And I'm just not ordering any because it doesn't work well in a bar soap anyway. Like I might be able to make it in a bar at a lower percentage, but
nice.
When I've tried, it just seizes up in the pot, and then
I tell you one that's definitely been like going off like crazy is this baby right here.
I know, I love that one.
So,
that one, you have to thank all the guys that Ed Headshaver's ball
Yep.
floor. Because it,
Taylor
and the
requested
guys
Yeah.
they requested a barbershop soap a few years ago, and we picked several scents to test out, and all of them were really nice, but that was everyone agreed that was the top one.
Yeah.
And
I love, me and Foxy Matt were talking about this label. We're just in love with you guys.
that's
Play
not me.
on the-
Nope,
on the
that's my
colors.
graphics designer, Leslie. Leslie, I love Leslie because she knows what I'm thinking, and I don't have to tell her anything. I told her the name of the soap, and she she knew what to do. She
So
just knew
awesome.
what to do. Just like the FML label, right? Like the FML label. I didn't tell her. See?
With
I didn't tell her to put glasses. She knew.
the glasses just are like the icing on the cake. I remember when I first got that one, I didn't even notice the glasses. And the second I looked at the label, I was like, oh my God, there's glasses on the statue.
No, she's amazing. She's amazing. She
That's perfect.
she was here locally. She worked at the same company Brian worked at, and then she moved back home to Erie, PA. And just last week she cross country moved. No, they need
They
to know
don't
that.
care.
She just cross country moved to Colorado. So she has a list of labels to make for me, but she's today she had to get a new driver's license.
Thank you, Jacob. FML indeed.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get an FML?
FML.
From all of you?
Oh,
There you go.
it's a great scent. It's a banger. I love that one.
He just likes when you say
Okay, I'm gonna kind of go off. Got a couple here from Art Shave. So
All right.
one, thinking one of them is an imposter. Brian knows nothing. Okay. Shannon,
Yeah.
I think Steve wants a quiet storm.
it will. Okay, so I almost had the label of that for today, but she put the wrong name on it. So, but she she put a perfect storm, and I explained to her that it's more like the name that didn't fit.
It's in the works.
It's in the works. So we should have all the labels next week. So.
Nice. Here's one from Furry Adonis. How about the mysterious number 7? Oh, it was too mysterious. We froze him.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that scent.
No, this is something. And they're frozen. All right, stand by, everybody. Everybody look at FML. Might be bandwidth problem.
They're just too awesome.
I know. Oh, we lost them. All right. Hopefully they'll chime back in again. I know, right? Mystery kicked in right for frozen. Oh, mysteriously froze.
Mysteriously froze.
Hopefully it send a everybody stare. J-Mac, how you doing, bud? How you holding up?
Good. Now my sugars is going the other way, so now I got to fight to bring them back down to normal.
Oh, cheers, my friend.
God, I hate this. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I need fiber. Yeah, right.
I need new pancreas. That's what I need.
See what we can do.
Yeah. Does Jason have one of them in stock?
I might
ship it out.
might got one in the back. We'll just have to check.
Yeah, tell him to check the vault. See what he's got kicking around back there.
I know. All right, hopefully they can get back in again.
There we go.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, what did I do?
Oh.
Hold on.
Phone down.
Hold on, sorry. Oh no! Hold on. There we go.
We're entertaining ourselves. We're doing good.
Sorry. Brian's phone dropped his internet connection.
Oh.
I don't know.
So
And
bear with
we're
us.
on my crappy phone.
There we
There
go.
we go.
That's
Back on. And we're back.
Back in business.
Nope, his dropped the connection. I don't know. I don't know.
I was
So the number 7,
yeah.
we were talking about number 7. Number 7 was the 7th iteration of a vegan base that I've been working on. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with it this year or not. I haven't decided.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like we have a lot going on, so maybe it'll come out like later this year. Like
So
fall.
that's the mysterious number 7.
That's number 7.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm down either.
I do like how it came out. Many of you out there have tested it. I think Angelo has tested it. I don't remember. J-Mac, did I
People
send
seem
it
to
to
like
you?
it.
Yeah.
I may have sent you 5 or 6.
I think I had 7. I think, and I inadvertently, I don't know how it happened, but I think I sent out a Never Alone 2 set to Michael Parikh Jr. And I think I somehow the sample of Shannon's number 7 ended up in that box that they sent out. And he's like, "Oh, I tried this sample of this number 7 stuff, whatever. That was really, really good too." And I was like, "Oh, well, awesome."
I do like it, so I think something will happen
Turned out
with
good.
it. But I don't want to.
We have to figure out what to do with it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want a third base. So
This was a particular product that someone wanted, and the deal kind of fell through, and
yeah.
so now we
It wasn't
have
pretty.
an excellent vegan base, and we're not sure what to do with it.
Right.
None of it.
Nice. Well, tomorrow is Earth Day. I don't know.
Oh, goodness. There you go.
Dougie wants to know any post-shave serums coming up.
Not in the immediate future, but it's definitely something that has been on my radar.
You know, lotions is something that we do. You know, the in the bath and body stuff. I know a lot of people know about the shaving stuff, but not everybody necessarily knows about the regular bath and body stuff that we do. So we do bar soaps, bath bombs, bath salts, lip balms, and skincare stuff.
Yeah, everybody loves
So
lip balm.
we do have lotions, and you'd think that it would be, you know,
Nobody leaves.
not too difficult to come up with a balm for, you know, post shave, but it's
I don't know.
just something we haven't gotten to.
I've played with it. I don't ever like I don't like any of the iterations that I've
Right.
come up with.
Yeah.
No.
Someday.
But I know I like my lotion for.
But I'll tell you the truth.
I make them fresh, so like they do have preservatives, but many of the people that I was making them for didn't want anything with preservatives in it. So they knew to use everything up within 3 months or so.
And I'll tell you.
And they were all okay. I mean, they were okay with it because they didn't want preservatives.
My post shave routine is basically to towel off and wash my face off. There's no
He doesn't.
There's no balm or anything I'm using.
You should.
There's lots of skin food in the soap, so
Yeah.
I would say it's not necessary. But you know, everybody has those
They have their own
hurried
skill
shaves, or you know, you push it too far on a blade that's past its prime, and
Yeah.
maybe have a bad shave. So I can see a reason to have a balm, but most days I don't
You
have a
don't need it.
need for one.
But a lot of other people do.
Lather mittens. J-Mac
Hold on.
about that.
I hear a child yelling.
100%.
Mom. Hi, Magic Mike. Can we turn the...
Yeah, Magic Mike's in the
Oh,
house.
nice.
I know,
Mikey.
right?
Better.
Landed.
So my phone doesn't show all the comments as well. So I'm
So,
sorry.
We're trying.
question on the docket here.
Okay.
How do you find inspiration for your scents and your label art, stuff like that?
Well, the label art is pure Cleveland. So, you know, that's something that we've had on our website before, and we've had on labels before.
Yeah.
The statue on the label is they're called the Guardians of Traffic.
And everyone should know about them because our baseball team stole my Guardian.
The baseball team
Stole their
decided to
name.
rename itself after the statue. And those are statues on pylons that are on the
Lorraine Carnegie Bridge
Lorraine Carnegie Bridge, also known as the Hope Memorial Bridge.
for Bob Hope. And it goes across the Cuyahoga River from the east to the west side.
So scent inspirations, I would say, come from a lot of places. You might smell something. Shannon likes to step outside after it's rained and say, "Boy, I wish I could capture that in a soap." Or,
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
we of course have a lot of suggestions from folks about things they want to see and things they want us to do, and they also come from kind of studying around us. What are other popular scents that people have? Should we do a bay rum? Should we do a fougere? Should we do a chypre? Should we do whatever? Hey, there's a hole in the lineup. We should have one of those. So
Warmy side one.
you know,
No, Steve. Like Lakeshore, um, Lakeshore is inspired by my frequent trips to the beach here.
there is a Lakeshore Drive near Lake Erie here in the Cleveland area, and
Yeah.
so that's one of those. Hey, let's try to capture that scent, and we think we did a pretty good job of it. People who have been in the area say that we did a good job of it.
The goal was a dirty aquatic.
Okay.
Because you know what the lake smells like. It's not like
Yeah, we don't have an ocean
it's
here.
not like ocean aquatic. It's like
Different.
I think the
gritty aquatic.
product page says it's true, that song. There's no surf in Cleveland, so
No, there is sometimes.
we don't
but
have
it's
an
not
ocean.
pretty.
We have a lake, and we love it, but it's not quite the same as an ocean. So, we took that aquatic kind of scent and put a Midwestern, Clevelandish twist on it, and that was the intent. And I think we, people who have been near the lake say, yeah, you hit it. You hit it. You're right on it.
Nice.
For Indigo Oud,
Yeah.
Indigo Oud is so much fun because I sprung for a perfumery class here. There's a small perfumer here in Cleveland. She's in Lakewood, and I went to a workshop, and it was a workshop where they just kind of let you play. They put all kinds of stuff out.
And she was the ringer in the workshop because she'd already had experience mixing her own scents. But go on.
So I there, and I'm looking at everything, and I saw it. It just came to me. Like all these, there were some things I hadn't worked with, and some that I had. There was some sandalwood out. There was some leather, some tobacco. There was a lavender fragrance oil. I don't know why she was using fragrance oils for lavender because lavender's not pricey. And then she had black currant out, and I never played with black currant before. So, like first try, I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Like those my little pipettes, and I was like, oh, it was very. Oh, and bergamot. There's some bergamot in there, so it was a lot of. It was fun. Hi, Heather. So
Yeah.
then I had to take it home, and I tried making it with the essential oils that I had because I had pretty much everything. I ordered some black currant stuff, some fragrance, and some essential oil. The fragrance worked much better, but it took a while to get it okay for a soap because the soap just deadened lots of the nice bright stuff that I had in it. So I ended up like adding the stuff that would bring the light back into it. So it took another 6 months or almost a year to get it where I wanted it to be. It wasn't it wasn't super easy, which is why I'm super proud of it. So I don't ever like to say I have a favorite baby. Like everyone asks me what my favorite scent is. And up until Indigo Oud, it was Etheria. Like I love everything. I wouldn't have released it if I didn't love it. Because if I don't like the smell of it, then there's a whole bunch of you out there who won't like the smell of it either. So that one is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, Indigo Oud is
But I am not doing any fish scents.
No farm scents, please. No.
We had spring break. This week, I think it was last week. and it was hot here in Cleveland. It was like 80. So we went and hung out at the lake, and all the shad had died off, and I'd never experienced that before. I don't ever recommend going to the lake after the shad died off,
No.
because there were dead fish parts everywhere.
Oh, gross.
It was really bad.
People asking about
And
art.
no, I'm not making a soap that smells like that. If you want a soap that smells like that, go out and smell your pear trees, those calorie
I'm
pears.
surprised we haven't
Smell
gotten
those.
the river fire comment yet.
No,
Or have we
that's
just
lit.
missed it?
That's lit. It's kind of
Oh,
not hot dog
right.
water.
So Ian asked that both he and I would love a street taco scent. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
Like,
That would burn your face.
cilantro, onions, and some barbacoa. Oh my gosh.
So Angela, we made this amazing. What did we make? Chipotle pork tenderloins.
Yeah.
So we were thinking of you over the weekend.
Yeah.
The sweet corn
With
relish.
the sweet corn relish.
So good.
Talking my language.
So,
Yeah.
because the Easter Bunny brought Brian a couple of the
Stephen Reichlin books.
Some of the Stephen
Nice.
Reichlin books.
Yeah, Steve,
Yeah.
some carnitas también. Oh man, forget about it.
They were
Yeah, that's what we had pregame before we started. We got
Oh, okay.
We were gonna smoke them, and then it started raining.
yeah, we had some tacos. I had some carnitas, and they had some nachos, and Crystal had some carne asada. And, oh gosh, woo!
Good stuff, man.
Anyway,
Sounds good.
It was a little spicy. I'm gonna have to tone the spicy down for myself because that wasn't.
J-Mac, what do you got there, bud?
But it will burn your face, so you're not getting a taco soap.
What's your favorite razor when you're using your lovely sheet soaps?
My daily driver is my timeless stainless steel straight bar with the .95 gap.
Nice.
And I didn't think that I would like an aggressive razor, but I've always had this trouble spot right here on my neck where the hair is all weird, right? When I use that razor, no irritation, no ingrowns here at all.
Nice.
If I use anything else, a milder razor, I'll get ingrowns there unless I use like a feather blade. So like in a Gillette Super Speed or a Tech or something like that.
Yeah.
I like to use those, but I have to use them with like a feather blade or I'll get that irritation there. And that timeless, it's aggressive. It's got blade feel and all that, but I like it much more than I thought I would because it just takes care of everything and zero irritation or ingrowns afterwards with any blade, almost any blade. My daily driver blade is Persona Lab Blues.
Okay.
So kind of a not super sharp but not dull either, just middle of the road kind of blade, but it works really well in the timeless. So that's what I use most often.
I gotta try those blades. Jason just got some in, so I gotta try those. I haven't tried them yet.
You're going home.
So
tonight.
Heather asked what I'm drinking, and this is Body Armor in cherry lime. I went to our local Italian bakery and picked up lunch for us this morning. I got the turkey subs that are like,
Oh my! Ooh.
and a big chef salad, and I picked up 2 bottles of Body Armor.
Yeah.
The Coke rep was there, and he told me that this is the #1 seller currently. So I'm drinking Body Armor.
I got sparkling water.
I do have sour mix in the fridge, but
The beer is coming out later.
Nice.
I was falling asleep earlier. So I did not want to.
Now, that's a good question. Kim asked, Shannon, what do you use for your hardware?
I usually use this one, the injector.
That's the Lady
The
Eversharp.
Lady Eversharp.
Oh, nice.
Only this is the closest to like a disposable for me. It's easiest for me. Like it's not too heavy. I anything heavier, just I'm afraid I'm gonna slice myself open. But this has the right angle for me and everything like that. So this is the one I use. our daughter, what is she using now?
She just started with a DE. She's a little braver than her mom is in that
Very
respect.
brave.
But it's just a DE 89 clone. Maybe
The Maggards?
probably.
No,
She'll-
it's the blue one. Is
Yeah.
it the blue one? That's the Maggards that he bought me that I was too
So-
chicken to use.
Anyhow, she may find a timeless under the tree at Christmas or something like that. We'll get her something nice, but we just spent a bunch of money on her birthday present, which was a vintage alto saxophone. So
Ooh.
the timeless, that's gonna wait for a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's probably gonna have to. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then this is my new favorite thing. It's AKA Brushworks.
Ooh, yes.
When I saw it,
Really.
I've been watching for one that I love all of their stuff, but I had been watching for one that spoke to me, and this one's title is Monarch.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, look.
For all of you who've been following the page for a while, know that I have a milkweed garden, and that we kind of raise monarchs.
She brings them in the house.
I bring them in the house, and they hatch from eggs.
Little eggs
It's
and
little eggs. They hatch
caterpillars
and
and
then they form their
and
little
then
chrysalises
they're
in the
in a
house.
cage flapping around, and she releases
And then
them
they-
outside.
And
Cool.
I recently planted. It was a couple of years ago. I planted it. It was the host plant for American lady. They're like painted ladies, but they are the American ladies. And I saw one out there today, so I was so excited.
Saw that post. Awesome.
It's the second. More babies.
Yeah.
So excited.
Crystal and the girls did that one year. They got like the little kit,
Oh yeah, the little
and
kit.
there's
Yeah.
a park about an hour north of us, I think, where there's just a big, huge, gigantic, like, milkweed field. And they do like once a year, people who have these kits or anything all come at the same time and release them all at the same time. It was so
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Because our oldest, she absolutely loves monarchs. So you're lucky you got that kid, because she probably would have saw it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, like, because I like green and I like purple, and their greens and their purples have been gorgeous too. So I was like,
Yeah.
that one's mine.
Yeah, they do.
That one's mine. And I put it in my Easter basket for myself. So I waited to use it.
J-Mac, what do you got, bud? I'm gonna look at these questions. Go ahead.
What's your favorite vintage razor, Brian?
Well, I would say probably one of the ones that my dad gave me when I kind of started this wet shaving journey. He gave me some of the things that he had. One of them is a Schick Corona, and the other one is this Gillette Super Speed, complete with some Schick blades in there. I haven't used the blades, but I have used the razor. And I also have, I have not used it yet. I'm a bit afraid to, but my uncle gave me my great-grandfather's, it's actually a shavette. It's not a regular straight. It's got refill blades that you put in there, so I guess it's a shavette.
Yeah.
And I have not tried it yet, but I will have to do that at some point.
You will have to
So
in the club for sure.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
I would say those are my favorite. Any vintage Gillette, or actually the Schick doesn't get a whole lot of. I know it has its fans, but the Corona is actually a DE that Schick made, and my dad gave me one, and I was surprised about how much I liked it. It wasn't a Gillette, so I was kind of disappointed about that. But when I actually used it, it's actually a very good shaver. So I would say those two are probably my favorite vintage, just because of they shave well, but also the sentimental attachment to them as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's hard to beat that sentimental aspect about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that it just adds to it. It adds to the experience. So that's
My dad's also got a Gillette Slim adjustable that maybe he'll give me at some point that I used to play with as a kid. He didn't really. I don't ever remember him using it, but I remember it kind of being in his shave gear in a little plastic bin under the sink, and I remember taking it out and playing with it as a kid. You know, it didn't have any blade in it or anything, but it was fun to turn the dial and open the doors and all that. So, you know, someday maybe I'll get to use that one as well.
I don't think I don't believe his dad still wet shaves. So.
He does occasionally. We bought him a timeless bronze that he likes a lot, but for the most part, he's an electric razor guy. He's he doesn't understand enjoying the experience. He says it's like, you know, you just get it over with.
Right, yeah.
So
But my daughter's boyfriend is now wet shaving. He, for his birthday, he got, what did we get him?
Forest City Fern set.
We got him a Forest City Fern set and a Maggard synthetic brush and a timeless bowl. And he's got like this much hair here and here.
Little bit of.
He's a little bit. It's getting there because he's doing well with it.
So we're doing our part.
We're trying.
Basically.
Nice.
Exactly. That's good.
Also,
We're trying.
thing I did our oldest. She has a boyfriend, which is new this year, so she's 17. Got him he wanted some of all. I said, go to my dad. Go ahead, because you know he never had anybody to show him any of this kind of stuff before. You know, he's got double going, so I'm like, anything you want, and he picked up Parasso Red and the Splash to match. I'm like, it's a cream, it's easy, go ahead. And then I had a white marble TRC brush, so you know, one of those that Jason did. I'm like, here, take this, take the the set, and get you hooked up. You know, gave him a bowl, one of the 3D printed bowls, and but as far as a razor, he's still like same thing like you, Brian. He's got a stock of like disposables that he wants to get through first. So I'm like, okay, when you're ready, you know.
You know when.
But if you only have a teeny bit of hair, sometimes that disposable could last them 6 months.
I know.
I would say, you know, when they went to 3 blades in cartridges, they lost me because I tried. You know, when I was in that period exploring what am I going to use now, I tried some of those 3-blade things, and I have coarse hair, you know, coarse stubble.
Yeah.
And pulling 2 blades through it was tough enough. Pulling 3, it was just ripping hair, and I was done awful at that point.
Yeah.
And you know, then of course we found DEs and injectors and things like that, and it's, you know, one single blade goes through with no problem. And I don't have to sell you guys, but just when they went to 3 blades, that was it. I was done.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Even when I tried them, it was awful. I don't have a whole lot of leg hair, so my needs are not as great as many of yours.
But you still don't want 3 blades.
I don't want 3 blades
across
all
your
of No,
legs.
my skin was terrible.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's no bueno.
Yeah, they just wreak a lot of havoc. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
100%.
Yes, I'm not getting the daughter's boyfriend. Okay, so the daughter's boyfriend is in Boy Scouts, and he has knife issues. He's hurt himself before, and he likes to carry knives. So he's not getting anything that could possibly hurt him because he's not.
Underline the safety and safety razor.
yeah.
Teenage boys aren't very smart, so I mean, he's brilliant. He's gonna go into math and engineering and stuff, but you shouldn't put him near anything sharp.
Yeah, and I mean, because you don't know, then you got to think about, you know, the household, or there's other people around, the safety measures. I mean, there's a lot that, you know, to consider when you're gifting.
And his dad is awesome and would help him out if he needed it, but I don't trust him with anything super. Like, I don't generally like to even let him have a steak knife here, because he's little.
To answer the question, if I've not used the leaf, but
I know I kind of
I wouldn't. I don't think I could put 3 blades in
I
it
don't
if
know
I
if
did.
I want the like what is it the fat which one is it
I
that I
don't know,
want
the thorn,
the
the
thorn
twig,
I think I want the I don't know I want one of those
all kinds of branch-like things from the leaf.
I know one of the
people.
branch
The twig,
Yeah.
twig of the
Yeah,
thorn.
I don't
twig
know
is
I have to look at them their names are too similar and I can't keep them
yeah, the
straight so.
twig is mild. The thorn is more aggressive. We have both, and I think we have 3 pivoting head leaves. I have one, Crystal has one, and my girls have one that they use. So that's all that they use is the leaf, and they only load it with 2 blades though.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give it a try, but not with 3 blades in it.
Yeah, because I did it with 3 when I did my head shaves here.
Yeah.
It was smooth sailing, man. Nothing about it. I think it's just because the way that they're spaced between each other and the way that they're layered compared to a Mach 3.
Yeah.
They Adam and the crew there at Leaf did something right. So I have to boast on that. But yeah, same thing, Kim. They use 2 blades, just the first and second setting.
It's smart to have the flexibility in there to be able to use as many blades as you can, as works for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that 1 blade or even 2 would work well for me. 3 would be pushing it on my face.
Yeah.
It would be just trying to get 3 blades through there.
Yeah. Plus,
and I know you're hesitant to change because he's found something that works. So
maybe I'll try it someday.
Like why? Like what? We tend to try not to break things that are fix things that aren't broken.
Yeah. I pretty much follow the same philosophy.
Because enough stuff breaks around here that I don't need to invent things to break. I really don't. No.
So, do you have any personal favorites that are not?
That are not Shannon's. Well, where did you put it?
I don't know. You put it.
You're just looking.
I don't know. Hold on, I lost it.
Here it is. This is what I used today.
I do like this one
Ooh.
a lot. It's
Prix de Provence.
Okay.
number 63.
63.
Drew, who's
that
not
very nicely.
Drew, who's currently not on there today. I think he's at a father-daughter dance. Drew suggested that scent. I'd like to give him credit for that.
And
I like it.
It's nice and slick. It doesn't. It's not very thick, but it's slick and it works very nicely. So
I recently tried the MDC, and I think I lathered it wrong.
Yeah, that's one.
I found it worked. It worked. It was good.
Maybe you know what? Maybe it's just because it's still winter and my skin needed it was slick, but it didn't have a lot of cushion for me.
She bought me a couple different varieties, and I was looking for a special occasion to use it or something.
And I just gave up waiting.
You know,
for him,
so
I used it. Instead.
Yeah, and I've used it too, and it's good, and the scent is very nice. You got the
beautiful.
The vetiver and the fougere.
Yeah.
Nice scents. Slick, worked pretty well, but wasn't blowing me away.
Right.
Hold on, who is that?
Those are your children.
I told the children they were allowed to come by and say hi.
You want to say hi, Dan?
Dan was considering introducing us, but then he forgot what he was going to say. So you have to step in front.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Oh my goodness, your head looks so big.
Welcome to the.
This is Dan. He's twin. He's the youngest. Right?
Yeah.
By 15 minutes.
By 15 minutes.
Nice.
I'm gonna go away.
Say goodbye, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Dan is our football star. He's our running back.
Nice.
He really is. Like I normally don't brag on my kids like that because he blows me away because he's just he's smart. Like he knows how to cut. And he knows why he did it.
You know, he inherited that from his father.
Well, there you go.
Brian played soccer, so don't let him. He wasn't allowed to play football.
Still.
I'm trying to read.
Ooh, here we go.
Okay.
One from Kim. Not only do we love your products, but we love you more for all your community support that you do.
Oh, sure. Thanks, Kim.
Thanks, Kim. We try.
Yeah,
We love you, Kim.
I think the community as a whole, everybody knows, we can count on each other, and we've said it before. We appreciate all the support that you guys give us. We sincerely do. This has become an important source of income for us, and so you guys, it means a lot to us that we can help support our family, and
and I am honored every day that you guys, like, my soap is in your bathroom. Like, I am part of, like, important, like, either important trips or just everyday life.
So for us, if we get a chance to help people out or give back or something like that to the community, we'll absolutely take it, because you guys mean a lot to us, and your support means a lot to us, and your use of our products and posting them on Shave of the Day photos and all that, it just means a lot to us.
Right, some of us are a little crazy. Just like I say, with hockey, like, normal kids don't play hockey. You gotta be a little crazy to play hockey. You gotta be a little crazy to make soap too. It's not for, like, normal people.
Our other son plays hockey.
Yeah, the other one plays hockey, and he's total crazy.
We love you too, Steve.
A good kind of crazy, because you guys make some amazing stuff. So
yeah, 100%. And we do, and we appreciate your guys' involvement in the community too. Like, it's not too often you watch a live shave or anything on Instagram and you don't see the Shannon's account checking it out and stuff like that. So
I'm not actually crying. My eyes have been watering today. I made bar soaps today, very lavender heavy, and now my eyes are.
see,
She's lying. She cries all the time.
I do cry all the time, but
you guys make her cry all the time.
well, we love.
I make her cry because I'm a horrible husband. You guys make her cry for other reasons.
No, I cry because it's embarrassing. Oh my god.
Oh no! You guys are awesome.
That's right.
Hi, Nate. That's gotta be Nate.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Could be.
But we are most super excited about
what?
Yes.
I can't
wait for that. Oh my gosh! I already got it.
Do you want to tell them what it smells like, J-Mac, or do you want everyone to be surprised?
It should be a surprise.
I think it should be a surprise, but
I think it should be a surprise, just because it'll add to the more of the hype, to the mystery.
Yeah, let's
keep.
It
smells like a drunken Canadian.
There you go.
Done. Sold.
We'll leave it
exactly like
we'll leave it with that and let people marinate on that for a while. Drunken
marinate on that one. Let's get some stuff away.
Do it.
So, 20
sweet
gift card for the Razor Company. And then I'm gonna have J-Mac do that one, and then Brian and Shannon, I'm gonna have you give away Steve Mendel's. So J-Mac, my brother.
And then we would like to give away a set, but it might be.
That's gonna complicate it.
Should I make it complicated?
No doubt that you will make it complicated.
Do not overly complicate anything. Lordy.
Go ahead.
We will also give away a set of your choice. If you would like to wait until one of the other sets come out,
okay.
I'm not going to wait until July, but if you'd like to wait for a lemon prosecco or a quiet storm, I can wait on that and send it then.
Nice. Okay. So we'll just say mystery set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mystery set. Excellent.
Complicated.
It's not complicated.
I love it. See,
there's no weed, and I will.
In the forehead, so
there's not weed, but there might be whiskey and cognac.
Nice hints. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Oh, I love it. Love it.
I added a little cognac.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right,
It is
Angela.
better. J-Mac, she added the cognac, and it is better.
Nice.
I'm not doing it at number 7. Number 7, you know what? For it honest, come up with a scent, and we'll do it for like Halloween.
ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
We'll do a vegan for Halloween.
Nice. 1 to
I gotta write that down because I'll forget.
1 to 37. J Mac, go ahead.
I have chosen a name, or not a name. Well, actually, yeah, a name. I'm using telepathy here, so it's rigged for a Canadian. I'm almost positive. We're gonna go with number 22.
Okay. If this works, I'm gonna freak out.
It won't be that impressive because it's always a Canadian.
It's fair.
You had a good choice, a good chance of that happening anyway.
Kim, I will always
Yeah.
keep the warrior scent on hand. So if you need a restock, let me know. But that's only for Kim. The rest of you.
The rest of you go to hell.
No.
This is a family show. Right?
Oh my gosh, sorry. Ray Kennedy.
I don't believe he's Canadian.
Really?
Well, I guess
Ah!
correct.
Ray Kennedy. I'm just talking to him.
Ray
Ah!
Kennedy. So Ray.
Congrats, Ray.
Take that, Canada.
Darn it.
So send me your email address, Ray. If he's got to be here. Comment below your
I just saw him a moment ago, but I didn't see him comment.
your email address, and I'll reach out to you. All right. So okay. So all right. So we'll do this. So give away your mystery set.
Okay.
Right. So 1 to 35.
17.
No.
Too late.
You guys are awesome.
It just came to me. It's gonna be a freaking Canadian.
It's a good chance.
Oh, I don't know. Could be Rob Fagan.
Rob Fagan lives in Ireland.
Great. Even better.
It gets to Ireland faster than it gets to Canada, though.
Probably true.
That's likely true.
I can ship to the UK and it gets there in like 3 days.
Wow.
I don't know what's wrong
Right.
with Canada. I don't know. I don't know. Same with random parts all throughout
Disappears in
Europe. It goes-
Chicago.
No, but it all has to go through Chicago. But somehow, if it's not going to Canada, it goes through Chicago in like 12 seconds.
Yeah, if anything hits Detroit, it's a vortex. You might as well just forget about it. So, Big Papa, can I do a $25 TRC gift card? But you have to use it on Shannon's highly recommend rebrand.
There you go.
That's
Thank
what I'm talking
you.
about, Big Papa.
No, 3 weeks for Canada.
Thanks,
It's
Scott.
ridiculous. I could walk it there.
It is true, though. I mean, the shipping is just crazy over on the East Coast.
Yeah. It really is.
Right. So,
I had something going to like Toronto the one day, and it showed that the tracking showed it in California, and it was set for delivery the next day in Canada.
Go figure.
yeah, true. Enable
And it wasn't in California. They don't actually know why it's in California.
Yeah, it would be easier to either go to your place or come here and just pick it up and drive back.
True. Very true.
Okay, so for Steve Mendel's, I'm going to pick it, and you absolutely know what number I'm going to pick.
14.
14. This is for a winner's choice of Shannon Set Soap and Splash. So,
Is this my Julie?
No,
I'm so confused. I feel like I missed both.
this is the Razor Company one.
Okay. I try to keep track.
Or is it Scott Morris? I don't know.
no, we're giving away, this is for Steve Mendel's.
Steve Mendel. Okay.
Mendel.
Thank you again, Steve.
Then this is going to be the Sicilian Shaver.
Nice. Congrats, brother.
Congratulations. All right. So Sicilian shaver, reach out to Steve Mendel and let him know. That is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to do Big Papa's. We got $25 gift card to the Razor Company with the stipulation that you have to spend it on the awesomeness that is Shannon's. Highly recommend to get a rebrab set. So,
What else would you spend it on?
I know,
Really?
right?
Well, I've got a couple things I've done.
Well, maybe if you need some blades or something. We don't make blades
Brushes.
yet.
I'm not making blades. I'm not making.
yeah, AKA brush or blades. Timeless razor. I don't know if he's got any in here. Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities. So, so Big Papa. So J-Mac, go ahead. Pick a number 1 to 38.
Let's target the first part of the list. Let's keep it easy. Number 5.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nothing around that pick.
Now this
Well,
is
guess it.
if he keeps it. Jacob Harris.
Oh, nice. My man, Jacob. There you go.
Jacob.
Congrats, Jacob.
He deserves it.
Totally not rigged.
Totally not rigged at all. He was legit. He had chimed in straight away and we got live. So he is definitely number 5. Jacob,
Thanks, Jake.
are you going to keep it like a good man or are you going to piff it like a good man? What is your decision? Comment below.
Oh, I think Jacob should take it.
Yes. I know we're talking about some stuff. He's like, you just don't, you think you're going to go on the razorcompany.com and browse, but it doesn't end up that way.
No.
All of a sudden you see add to cart.
That is true.
Yeah, try living.
That's me buying essential oils and fragrance components.
Oh my gosh, yes. By the way, I
Dangerous.
kind of do another awesome praise. So this baby right here, the
I can read.
Haymarket.
yes,
Wait, so Haymarket is one of my originals.
really,
Like, it was one of the first scents we did when we started shaving soaps, and it's mine. Like, I made it myself.
yeah.
It's
So
vetiver and
yeah.
bergamot and oak moss
Oh,
and
well,
some other stuff.
well done.
And we were going for
Yeah,
I don't remember. It's like a walk in the woods almost.
yeah. We have a vetiver essential oil.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I do have. Yeah, that one is all essential oils except I think now I have to use the synthetic oak moss.
The synthetic oak moss that burns Phil's face.
Yeah.
But nobody else's.
I'm gonna have to find a different synthetic because it's too pricey to burn people's face. But
Well, we don't want to
well,
burn
the
Phil.
IFR
Phil's
again. The
face,
IFRA changed.
That's his best asset. We can't.
I know. I
burn
don't want to
Phil's
burn.
face.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
he just said, typing in the comments, he's having issues, but I think he got able to do it. He wanted to say hi. So,
Well, hi.
everyone, from Phil from Bricktown Grooming. Hi, Phil.
I fell. I did see Phil for like a moment.
Yeah.
For like a moment, like a while back.
Instagram's been tripping for a good year.
It's been awful. Like, apologies to everyone who sends me a message. I don't get dinged on messages anymore.
I do.
He gets them. I don't.
All the time in meetings. The
So when we were talking the other day, Angelo, so do it all day long.
Yeah.
He's not really working
You
anymore.
two are talking. I'm on a conference call or something. What the hell is going on here?
You could turn your notifications off,
True.
but he doesn't. He doesn't know
It's
how to
you
do
and Angelo every time.
We're talking business here.
it.
Jen Skier 84.
Real private conversation we take elsewhere.
That's right. Discord, Canadian Mafia. Go if you're not there, definitely go check it out.
No, he can't go to Discord. That's where I exist without him.
Jen Skier.
I do need a new phone, right?
Yeah, you got to get a new one. Your friend.
This one was free, so I have this.
This is the backup phone, okay?
Brian's got the iPhone with the nicer camera.
Yeah, this is the backup. So
but this one always works and doesn't drop the internet.
Here, we'll adjust the lighting.
Because-
Let's see if that's better.
So would you think about making a line of fragrances that match your shave soaps? That was Jen Skier 84.
So I considered it. I have to spend some time figuring out how things would have to go shipping wise. That's sort of the biggest
Have
thing.
you figured out the alcohol problem?
And I am not like really good at reading all the legal stuff on using alcohol.
I heard that the temperance movement that was behind prohibition started in Ohio. So alcohol is
you can use so much of it apparently a year without having to get a license through the ATF or something.
Wow.
And
okay.
but otherwise, I think you're supposed to be licensed through the ATF. So the other for solid cologne, the other thing we've been considering, I know some of you have tried the beard balm that it's beard and mustache wax. So we could do that, or some of the ladies like the roller bottle with like you use coconut oil, like liquid coconut oil.
Yeah.
But I do like I don't know. Well, I don't. Sorry, that looked like an important comment, and it was gone. But I do have. I've been playing with it. Well, the shipping is the biggest thing, though. Like, I think I can do small amounts. So if I did like spray bottles this size, this is I think 10 mils, 15 mils. Like these aren't huge amounts. So even if I did 100 of them, I wouldn't use like 4 gallons a year or whatever. But shipping, it would have to be U.S. only, and unless I wanted to pay lots of. But I'm sure there's something like through UPS where they ship hazardous, then you have to sign a deal or whatever. But that's a lot of thinking.
Big Pop was
and
pretty much just saying you guys should just become moonshiners, do backwoods alcohol.
Yeah. And then
he brews beer.
Yeah.
So.
And then the only thing with shipping with UPS too, especially the Canada's, and the Canadians end up getting hit with like just ridiculous brokerage fees and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. So the brokerage fees for UPS are
That's so crazy. You got
insane.
We've had people ask before, and it is along with the post shave balm and stuff like that. It is something we're thinking about, but we have some more research to do.
And when the children are home, my brain doesn't work. So
I can vouch for that.
Those of you with children know what I'm talking about. They're just loud. And you forget your own name.
Steve Mendel had a question. What subject grades did Shannon used to teach?
Oh, I used to teach middle school 7th graders. They're rough. And I taught English. I loved them. I loved them very much. I would go back if I could. And I taught science. I taught the biology, science, and English. So I taught them how to write research papers. We did labs on bacteria, and we dissected frogs. And then I taught a semester of freshman year biology at a high school here.
Nice.
A big high school. And we dissected rats. The first thing I did, I was a long-term sub, and I'll never forget the first day he had me in, like to meet all the kids and get the lay of the land. They were dissecting rats, and it's an all-boys high school, and they're just being all delicate and like ripping bones apart, and they're like, she's cool. So I do love that. But my certification, my official certification area is in English. So I'm not, the way the state works is I'm not supposed to teach science unless I'm like at a Catholic school or whatever. Because that's my degree, but I don't have the
teaching certificate.
and it's super, it's a lot of classes.
Wow.
Right.
Well,
that
Plus,
certification. It's like another 30 credit hours, and I wouldn't make enough as a teacher to make another 30 credit hours.
yeah. Well,
So we're gonna have to make this soap thing work.
Yeah.
So
Right. So
everybody go buy. Go buy now.
there you go. There you
buy
go.
now, buy often.
That's right.
But I have the daughter told me she needs help with chemistry, so I get to tutor some chemistry this weekend.
There you go. Well, awesome.
not-
Especially for all the teachers out there. Thank you for what you guys do. You guys don't get enough appreciation as you guys deserve. I tell you that much. So
I think we get lots.
yeah.
I think you guys are awesome to us.
I'll take all we can get.
I'm a little more humble than he is.
So I know we kind of touched on some things that were coming out, which a lot of us are all very excited for.
Mhm.
Stuff that's like currently going on. I know this one came back in stock here, or was this something that was re-released? Correct?
We redid the labels.
Okay.
Because they were in. It was I think that was one of the first ones we did with Jason.
Yeah.
So we went, and I think it had been in the 4-ounce size originally, and so we went to get everything in the same packaging and the same labeling.
Yeah.
Because there's very little left in that old label. We've moved just about everything to the new Leslie labels.
Nice.
But I
Love it.
I love the label.
Love
And
it.
Leslie knows what color. Like, I didn't have to tell her the colors for those soaps. She just knew, like, all of them. Like Black Magic, that was the exact color I would have picked.
Oh yeah.
So it's like all the color coordination on those. She picked that. I was like, perfect.
They look awesome.
I didn't have to tell her no on anything. So
That's something when you guys are
she's-
both in tune like that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Enabled Shaver. Yes, Shannon's. There needs to be a set called the Honeymooners. Date night set with honey. Nice.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
Ooh,
Put that on the list.
I did a honey. Somebody had asked me. Somebody from Razor and Blade, maybe.
I know.
I had he's not around anymore. I mean, he's alive, but he's not around the shave community. Had me do a honey neroli.
Oh,
That's
Rolly's
good.
good. Rolly's good.
Lovely.
So,
Yeah, lovely.
I know.
But I am always looking for new, like, you guys do help with this inspiration. Because sometimes I'm like, I feel like I've done it all. Like, I feel like I've done everything I've wanted to do.
Yeah. Like
So when someone says, well, honey and whiskey, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a combination I hadn't considered before. So I do like suggestions. And I do, I like the frag mixing. I like making them. I like to do the dupes too, because I know everyone likes.
You guys like them?
Because I know everyone likes. I did have a hot baked apple pie a few years ago.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Kim Gray had a good one. Then, well, hold on a second, Kim. Let me get to arts real fast. So there's a rumor that Cleveland's baseball team is changing the name to Shannon's, or to the Shannon's.
Perfect. It would be better than what they have right
It
now.
would be better.
I'm sorry, I gotta say it.
Like,
That is a
really
terrible.
hate it.
We love the Guardian statues. It's they're a landmark here in Cleveland. A lot of local companies use them, but it's the dumbest name for a baseball team that you could ever have.
Sorry.
So, yep, Kim asked.
Not used bike seat. Oh my god. But yeah, if you have ideas, hit me up. There are some that
Peter
I'm
can
working
smell
on.
his own bike seat.
There are some that I'm working
He doesn't need our help.
on that are going more slowly than I had hoped, but there are some that are easier than others.
Bike seat is one you're working on?
No, like forehead. Forehead I thought about for a good long time before I sat down, and I pretty much did in the afternoon.
Okay.
Like I had to percolate on it for a while. So if you give me an idea, it might take 6 months to get made, but it's
Well worth the wait, though. That one turned out like
working back
that.
here in my subconscious where and then it just hits me.
You got the question list with you?
What's that?
You got the question list with you?
I do, but I don't have any more questions, I don't think.
Okay. Well, this was one I know. Someone.
I'm not Sniffing bike seats.
All right,
Sorry.
I shouldn't say I don't. I don't have my backup phone on me, so
Okay.
I didn't have time to grab it before I was trying to get everything
Well, because
situated.
Kim asked it too, because this is probably a really good one, and I know this one usually gets people. If there was something that you were to do, or that you would do differently if you had to start again.
Okay, so I would first start with not naming it Shannon Soaps. I would have picked. I would have picked a different name.
Oh.
That would be like the number. That would be.
We didn't know we were gonna.
I didn't know I was gonna do shave. Like,
yeah.
Like Shannon Soap sounds.
The original idea there was just, kind of
playing with
authentic.
Yeah.
And, wholesome and
alliteration,
natural,
because we like S's.
and
like there's a lot of S's in there. But I would name it something a little less me.
we would pretend we were English or something.
No. We'd name it something more broadly Cuyahoga County-ish.
We'd pretend we were French or
no, we would not
something
pretend
like
we're
that.
no, we would still be
No.
stupid Cuyahoga Countyans. So, but
Okay.
we would,
There's nothing romantic about that.
It wouldn't be our romantic name. It would just be not my name.
Well, it's like,
know.
and we have.
I know everybody likes it though, but it's hard to type.
Yeah.
Like
And
when I type
also,
when I type my email address, it's too many S's, and then I'm like, did I get all the S's? And I just copy and paste them.
We've also,
The voice basis.
we're pretty well known now, but as we said before, we've been making shaving soap for a while, so we were kind of under the radar a lot, and we kind of wondered, was the name part of it? And some people had told us that maybe the name was kind of part of it, that it was a woman's name instead of a dude's thing for shaving, and but hey,
So bad.
people know us now. No, never.
No, read it.
What? Well, now.
Don't read it out loud.
Ha 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 ha, Trevor.
Yes, and I love Chris Bailey.
Yeah,
Chris
Chris did.
DB, that
certainly.
I learned about Shannon's before I set foot in the Razor Company. That's why I heard about it. And one of the things I noticed when I came here the very first time was Shannon sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, oh, that was that one that ICDB talked about.
He likes it because it's easy to use, and it's
There's no fussing, and
there's no fuss, and there's a nice price.
and he likes the price.
Yeah.
He likes the price.
I mean, it's
And
it's
well, I guess
all
that's
around.
the other thing I would change is, well, no, I wouldn't change that.
Well, yeah, we are what we are, right? We're cheap ass Midwesterners. So we couldn't charge more than we thought was fair for a soap,
Right.
So
and when we started that's where it was.
That's sure.
Like when we started Shave Soap, it was us and Mike's and Sterling's and Peter
Barrister
and Barrister Man and PAA and stuff. It was us all at the beginning, and we all had similar,
prices.
Right.
But
And
people sometimes associate, it's the price quality thing, right?
Yeah.
So
you
a
think
lot
the
of times people
$12
think
soap is
the
crap.
higher the price, the better it's going to be, or the lower the price, the worse it's going to be. We just feel like we're pricing things in the neighborhood of what we would want to spend, and we're cheap asses, so. Okay, I am.
No,
It's all me.
I do have to say he gets me the best stuff for
It's all me. I'm the cheap ass. Blame me.
Well, I mean, you got
I'm not gonna-
offered not just the 4 ounce, but also the 3 ounce. These little pucks here are so fun.
Sure.
Yes, and that was the 3 ounce is something that we worked out with. We worked with Jason on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because these.
I like the smaller size. I don't know that I gone back and forth whether we're going to go to that size permanently. I do like the bigger jars because I think they're better for tub loading. But the small ones aren't terrible for tub loading, depending on the brand.
With these, which is still cool.
And originally we had like metal. We had tins, and then we went to the plastic. They were about the same size, but I liked how you could load better. Like they're not filled all the way on purpose.
Kim asks, "What's your best seller?"
Barbershop.
Which one is that? That's the vanilla mint?
Yeah. The vanilla mint did all.
Yeah, I just killed a tub of that recently.
My oldest, this is her favorite that she always.
I love it. It really is. There's no chocolate in there whatsoever. It smells like chocolate, but it's mint and.
The other neat thing about it is that it, there's no menthol in there, but the mint gives a very...
No, there is a little mint.
There is?
I think so.
Well, okay, it's cooling. I didn't think you put menthol in there.
Good.
Ingredients?
I thought it was just the mint. What do I know? It's cooling. Damn it, it's cooling. It's a cooling soap. Menthol, mint, whatever the reason, it's cooling.
There you go.
Oh, and so I also have to say that Aussie Ice is going to undergo some sort of change, or I'm not sure exactly. So the IFRA came out with their guidelines that says that spearmint has to get knocked way down because one of the components in it is supposedly cancerous. So which is bizarre to me because you chew it. It's a mint.
You just told people that our soap is going to give them cancer. You just said that.
Deal.
Well, I like it. This smells good.
They've put a lot of stuff on that list that had been not on that list before. So
you'll be fine.
That one's has to undergo Okay. I know, and it's spearmint. Like you've got spearmint. I've got it in my garden. Like
we eat it.
I eat it. Like his grandma was Lebanese, and would make. She'd put dried mint in her salad.
Yeah.
So we eat a lot of
it. We ate a lot of it. So
we're still alive.
Still alive.
There you go.
Well.
And I think that is everybody that I've got all caught up. Woo!
And I also so over the summer, Pineapple Banana will be going away for this summer. So those of you who I think it's only been at one place anyway, not Jason's, but the Pineapple Banana will be going away. The ice watermelon will probably not be out this summer. It will probably just be the pina colada is not going away, but it'll be the lemon prosecco for the summer.
Lemon. I'm down for that.
So where's your summer stuff?
So somebody had asked me. Someone had asked what scents were coming back or what scents were going away, and those are the major ones.
Were we going to give away, or we did? We gave away our scent.
Yep.
The guy in Ireland.
Yep, that was going to Rob Fagan.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Ireland.
Yes. So, Ray Kennedy, I'm going to contact you. Steve Mendel, the Sicilian Shaver, won your set. Shannon's, you've got Rob Fagan, contact him. Mm-hmm. And Big Papa, you're going to, Jacob, contact Big Papa. So, yeah, this was awesome, guys. You guys are amazing. I absolutely adore you guys so much, so much. You remind me of me.
Thank you, Angelo.
Well, we love you guys too.
We love you guys very much.
You know, we said it before, but it bears repeating. We appreciate all the support from you guys and from you folks in the audience there, and from anybody that buys our stuff. We very much appreciate it. It's important to us. It's important to our family, and
I want to thank Jason, who is probably in the background somewhere, for all the support over the last 2 years. He has been absolutely amazing. I love him dearly. I hope all is well with his family, and that his wife hasn't killed him yet, because
he's still alive. He's back there behind.
He's back there.
I don't know how she puts up with him.
She doesn't know. Now you just let the cat out of the bag.
She knows. She has to know. The wife must know.
Well, that's right. Well, thank you so much, Brian and Shannon, for being awesome people and amazing stewards in our community. So
Yeah.
we love you guys. Like I can't say it much more than that. So
Well, we love you guys too. We appreciate everything you do. Angela, you do a good job with all of these shows, and we absolutely adore the Canadian Mafia show, and you guys too, Nate and Mel. We love you too. We appreciate all the support
and the shape holes and
yes,
everybody else
absolutely.
that we have come to love.
Amigos loves you.
I can't catch them all. I try to. Sometimes I just listen in the background. Sometimes I have to turn it off because my children are in the car, and they shouldn't really be listening to that. I don't know what they're watching currently, but I don't think
it's probably
not shave holes.
It's probably not Urban Dictionary with Mel.
No,
probably not what they're watching right now.
No,
They could be.
They could be.
Hey, they could be.
I don't know.
For all I know.
they could be.
And J-Mac, we hope you feel better.
Yes.
Working on it. I've gone the other opposite direction now, so now I have a long evening of trying to get everything to go back down the other direction. So, yay. Fun.
Well, like I said, don't die until we release the soap.
I won't,
hold on.
I promise.
Bud.
Okay.
And don't die after that.
Just a little bit longer. Hold on a little bit longer.
We can't.
Okay, we don't want you to die at all.
Okay,
all right?
well, I can live with that.
Yeah.
But if you've got to,
I don't even think the shape holes.
wait until the soap comes out.
I can do that for sure. So.
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
sir.
not a problem. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Tomorrow morning, believe it, for sure, on the TRC Live, I will be using Botanica. Can believe that.
Nice.
No, I'm pretty sure April has her set picked out, but she hasn't told me yet.
I do love Botanica. For those who don't know, it's a chypre with a pineapple top note.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
It's a banger. It's a really good one.
Beautiful scent. So I'll be bringing that with me here to use.
This is about as emotionally gentle as Brian gets. So,
but
whatever. No one believes you.
well, we appreciate it, and thank you guys, and we'll be definitely be keeping in contact and everything. So
See you guys in the morning. We don't have football games later in the day, so we can pop
We'll probably be there in the morning.
Nice. Yes. Definitely stop.
I know, yeah. We're back to flag football.
Okay.
On Saturday morning. So
we're just going to apologize now, Brian. So if your phone's going to be going dings throughout any other meetings, you're welcome. So
I totally turn off the meeting.
All right. Well, I suppose I can tolerate it.
There you go.
As long as it's you.
That's right.
I can tolerate it.
Right. All right, J-Mac, brother, hermano, love you, man. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
And thank you guys, Brian and Shannon's. Oh, definitely, guys. There's stock here to get through. Everybody, add stuff to your cart. Do it.
Yeah. Add it to your cart.
That's right.
Great.
Be seeing you guys. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.